Hello everyone. So, a couple of days ago I uploaded a video of me playing Nanaka Crash, which is one of those typical games where you have to smash an object as far to the right as possible without it stopping. It is based on the virtual novel Cross Channel. I did some looking around and apparently there is a Steam edition. And I was incredibly curious what it actually was, so we're going to find out together. I really hope it's not going to be one of those visual novels where I have to start censoring a whole bunch of stuff. But let's see what happens. We got an achievement! Start the game, that is amazing. My oldest memory is so faint and blurry. A memory so fuzzy I can barely remember it. I was in a luxurious room filled with an aura of aristocracy. There was a canopied bed and European chairs. They're very special people. But still, I preferred sitting on the floor. Oh, right. Yes, Japanese. I feel a bit silly now. Especially on days like that. Beyond the window, I saw only the black, starry curtain of the night. I was captivated by the twinkling lights contained in the window frame. My reflection was trapped in the glass wall between the outside world and my room. The reflection of a maiden in her bower? No idea. A graceful young girl dressed in a Western-style dress. Who are you?
Daichi.
Oh, it has voice acting. That is nice. What a beautiful world. No matter how twisted things got, whenever I saw the city, I was reminded that the world was beautiful. Beauty was beauty, I couldn't deny it. The air was alive with summer. It was so exquisite that it was hard to describe it in words. That thought always struck me whenever I looked out from these mountains. In the distance, between the gently sighing trees, I saw an isolated cluster of white buildings. I'm gonna check my audio levels, hang on. So if I talk right now, I can see at the audio levels that I need to adjust my volume slightly. There we go. The city. And I was standing in the tranquility of this brand new pristine city. Okay, the tale of it anyway. The city proper was on the other side, tight against the towering mountains. There were shopping malls, and if you were... Sorry, something just flew past my window and it distracted me immensely. There was a train station at the far end, as well as rental shops, arcades, bookstores, restaurants, all signs that society had passed beyond mere gluttony. Some people jokingly called it the city. Well then, how about this side? Lots and lots of houses. Along with lots of hills, of course. So this isn't the Netherlands we've already established, because there were no hills there. And there was a school, just one. Other than that, it was just nature, as far as the eye could see. It was the kind of town where every day people would coming and going. Insert adult joke number 1. Okay. A commuter town, in short. Same city, two different places. I bet we have some deep-seated political divisions to thank for that. If you looked at a map, these towering mountains that divided the city were simply called hills. Don't let the cute name fool you. They're anything but. If someone believed the name on the map, they might drag Wifey and little Junior out for a hike or something and put the whole family in danger. The only way to reach the city was by train or unpaved mountain roads. Actually, you technically could get to the city from the roads branching off all peaks on the other side. Well, so long as you didn't mind taking the scenic route. And so the city remained distant. This really was the countryside. Once a boy in my class named Sakuraba had said, what he said, I'm taking this new bike through the bus, this is something I have to do. And so, gritting his teeth, he had set out on his journey, and then he'd come home for 3 days, and eventually his parents had called the police. He did come home for 3 days, and eventually they called the police? It's a bit weird. Okay, said he was taking his new mountain bike for a little test ride, but he had gotten carried away, and had ended up having an accident about 5 kilometers out of Aihara city, and distant town over. In the end, they had caught him running at large, terrifying nobody in particular on a deserted stretch. What? They had caught him running at large, terrifying nobody in particular on a deserted stretch of... Okay. So... Okay. Sakuraba's family was as wealthy as our classmate Kirahara's, and his parents were quite overprotective. We called the two of them Sakuraba of the west and the Kirahara of the east. The Kiraharas were an old samurai. How long does this... Do I need to remember all of this? And were harsh, unloving types. Okay, the Kiraharas were harsh, and the Sakurabas were the opposite, but apparently still quite protective. Good. It seems his son has inherited his innate clumsiness too. It was hilarious catching glimpses of his idiocy. Oh, I see. So... Okay. I never play virtual novels or watch gameplay of it, but it is just gonna be exactly that, right? It's just gonna be reading. Hence the novel part, of course. Yeah, I wonder if we get to make decisions at some point? Bullshit, all of it. I hope that wasn't an answer to my question. On his way home, he had gotten lost in the woods. He had probably been looking for a shortcut, and by sheer accident he had stumbled on some kind of facility. Naturally, the interviews continued with incredible revelations. A secret base. Shocking. Heavily armed guards. Beyond the comprehension of mankind. Here are the top of 5 keywords from the interview. Mysterious, shock, discovery, forbidden, trembling. Wow, that is not very nice mental image. He learned how cruel journalism could be the hard way. Afterwards, he had diarrhea from stress for a week. There had been an article about... Oh, jeez. On the 8th day, he showed up at school like nothing bad had happened. There had been photos. The only difference was that he had dyed his hair blonde. There had been a special feature. And from then on, he lived life as a blonde. Clearly, he was trying to overcome the stress by creating the illusion of a new self. I guess this was just previously gold and silver. Anyway, back on track. Yes. Excuse me? Had mistaken for an advanced extraterrestrial outpost was a nuclear power plant that had brought prosperity to the city. It was an example of dirt cheap land transformed into solid gold right before your eyes. I'm gonna take a sip. I guess it was a sign of the times. People got rich, buildings were built in the city as we knew it came to be. I really hope all of this is just preamble, and we will eventually get to talk to the characters and make decisions. Some of the achievements seem to allude, I'm not reading by the way, seem to allude to us being able to make choices. I really hope that happens soon, rather sooner than later. It was an odd place, to be sure, and yet perhaps that's what made it so comfortable. It retained a strange, intimate sense of the world that had been broken. Oh. I made out a hushed sound. My head was suddenly pushed forward. I could feel the tendons in the back of my head stretch, and it hurt like hell. The Empress? Methinks Her Majesty is in high spirits this morn. I raised my hand in greeting. So if she just hit us at the back of the head so badly that our tendons are starting to stretch and possibly sever, maybe don't try to diss her. But you already hit us tremendously or something like that. But alas, my hopes were dashed. I was met instead with cold anger. What's wrong, Kirahara? Oh, that is one of the Kiraharas. Okay, I expected a bit more oomph. Or could it be... Seriously? There are... Not even gonna. The air chilled several degrees, but I didn't stop. A visit from Aunt Flo. You really don't stop, do you? Kurosu. Oh, that is quite clever. Tai Chi Kurosu. I believe Kurosu is the Japanization of the word cross, which is a relevant feature in this game, at least. It's like you see the anger flowing out of her. Chocolate and ice cream time? Dude, stop! There are so many reasons why people are annoyed. It's so rude. I was really saying you bastard. She didn't always say what she meant. I guess I just had a way of understanding. Clearly you don't understand anything. How haughty Toko could be, yet she still sounded like a kid when she talked. All of a sudden, right on the chin. It was a clean hit. I had no chance to dodge. She had delivered an uppercut, her fist thrusting my chin into the air and knocking my head back. Gee, that sounds incredibly painful. Yeah, I don't know what this says. Kirahara Special Martial Arts Direct Hit. Ah, nice. She hit me so hard I actually saw lights, like effects from a video game. That does happen, by the way, if you get hit hard enough. Help us clean up the camp. Her voice was low. If I kept poking her, I wouldn't be kissing the sky next time. I'd be eating dirt. Okay, that was the impression I got anyway. Yes, I'll help. Ow! Without a word, she grabbed me by my ear and dragged me back to camp. Yeah, good. Hopefully you learned something. So you hurt my hand with your... This is gonna be one of those games with the evil stepmother punishing hated child line. Learn many guides to help, so get to work. I already have. I did my share during the trip. You can't relax until it is all done. Can't I take a little break? Was I a soldier or something? Kirahara. Yeah. It's fine, yeah, the camping I mean. She ignored me. You don't go asking for goodwill after you have just offended someone time after time. That's not how it works. Tai Chi? Are we actually called Tai Chi? I already forgot. Your head is empty. Yeah, we're called Tai Chi. When I hit you, it made a hollow sound. If you don't get those brain cells multiplying, you'll regret it when you're all grown up. You cannot actively... Okay. Oh, how rude. Hope you have a lawyer ready. We are incredibly exhausting. She sighed heavily and I decided to stop there. I went along silently behind her. My eyes unconsciously fell to her button. Is it going to be one of those games? I really hope it isn't. Like a... Dude, shut the fuck up. If you touch it, you are going down. Okay, so... I can appreciate this sort of humor. But in this sort of setting, it just feels so tremendously uncomfortable and just tiresome. It was. I just had a good time, that's all. Sure looked like you enjoyed yourself, mumble mumble. Oh ma'am, not a word. We had been camping for a whole week. Might have only been a couple of times, but I had seen a smile. Your expression was always so serious normally. No mistake, she must have had fun. What with the tents and all the equipment, the whole thing felt like it had happened in another world. I mean, to be honest, equipment is pretty fun. Okay, we're in pain yet again. She pulled harder at my ear. Wait, so was she holding our ear the entire time? Then how could we be walking behind her? I suppose if she's tugging us along, I don't know. Light was raining down. The sunlight was brilliant. Everything's mostly done. Come on, you two. Quit playing hooky. Don't know what that is. A gentle voice floated over. A distinct voice. Our club president. No, wait, it wasn't me. I will out and run. Hey, my ear. That's us again. Out and pull so hard my ear's gonna rip off. It'll rip. It's very important to me. Don't rip it. Please knock it. Jesus, okay. You don't want to get suspended, do you? Oh, dear. And we get hit for that again. I stroke my beloved ear, releasing it at long last, along with my poor beaten head. Oh, I meant to click here, not there, but okay. We quick saved, I guess. Teehee, ouch. Oh, that's us again, okay. Okay, it's up to work I go. That boy, I skipped away. Ah, seriously. Toko Sai followed after me. Okay, so Toko was the girl we called the Empress, and Tai Chi is us. Okay. See the others behind the club president. We went over them together. Oh good, so we get to meet the entire bunch. I called out for no reason in particular. Well, yeah, so we can meet the entire bunch, that is why. 5 heads all busy gathering up equipment. Are the heads busy gathering up equipment? It turned to me at the same time. The attention made me want to act the fool. Why? Actually, why? Okay. The Empress shrieked in disgust. Yeah, well, overreacted, but it is definitely a bit weird. I ran around Batchester. For what reason? That is not the correct... Okay, I felt the 5 pairs of eyes on me. I felt lifted. I'm starting to feel more and more uncomfortable reading this, especially out loud. Look at me! Capitalized. The 5 hats turned back to their work as if nothing had even happened. An excellent demonstration of synchronized ignoring. Aha! I was a happy idiot. For the moment, at least. What is going on? The trip would end. Yeah, of course. A new school year would start. Our old lives would resume. And the same old tomorrow would play out again. And the same old tomorrow would... Is it the same old tomorrow, or is tomorrow simply in the wrong location in the sentence? And the same old tomorrow would play out again. Weird. Okay. Okay, so that was just introduction. I hope it's just going to be character interactions now and not backstory about the Hiraharas. I already forgot the name, which is a bit bad. Kiraharas? I don't know. The new school term started today. In our utterly masculine house, there was no cartoonish morning fuss getting up and going to school. I just got up and left. It was my first time back in a month and a half. The weather was lovely. Still early September, but it wasn't too hot. My hair... How did I just... Oh, okay, I bumped the scroll wheel and that did that. My hair fluttered in my eyes. That was about all I had to complain about. I really should have cut it. So annoying. Hey, long hair is nice. Respect it. I'm not a big fan of my hair, partly because of the colour. I walked on towards school, messing with my hair. 1 foot in front of the other. I should get someone to cut it. Yeah, I'll do that. Morning to you too. We meet a new character. Oh. Okay, guess I'm gonna have to figure out how I censor stuff. Bike rode up beside me as if approaching me out of the blue. It's the most natural thing in the world. She stayed there wobbling, but keeping her balance. What? She stayed there wobbling, but keeping her That is virtually impossible to do on a bicycle, my friend. Okay. Without falling, she was on an expensive-looking mountain bike. I stood at her cheerful aura. Oh, she's... Okay, we're slowly walking and she's riding next to us. Okay, that does make a bit more sense. She pulled a little wheelie. Okay. Oh, I gotta pick out her panties. Yeah, I got the idea. Yeah, okay, stop describing them. It's good. No more for me. How sad. Hey Daichi, have you ever been to the hills way out there? The girl is stole by a manly heart with just a single piece of fabric. I am cringing as I say this out loud. I also have no idea how well my neighbors can hear me as I read this out. So, yeah. I went camping there the other day. During summer break? Yeah. Ah, that. Why? It's just... There's a god up there. We briefly made eye contact, and then at the same time. Can I hear that again, please? Marvelous. And we laugh. Okay, that is a better laugh. It's just soaking in God's grace. Sorry, I'll try to stop laughing. I know it's totally normal to laugh. If not like that, it isn't. Someone says something with a straight face, I'd laugh too. I thought you were trying to make me laugh, saying it like that. Well, maybe a little, but I'm serious though. About the god? Yeah. Then why did you laugh? That make... Okay. You know, God in Spanish is Dios. Cool. We briefly made eye contact. And we laugh again. Okay, it sounded like there was a clapping sound, which would have been a bit ridiculous on a mountain bike, but yeah. And you laugh some more with... I just don't understand how this is... Okay, what kind of god is it? Nanaka doesn't know that either. Oh, sure, she is Nanaka, okay. It struck me right then. I've made a huge discovery. If you call yourself by your own name, it's super cute. I know that, she said, not missing a beat. Clearly she wasn't the type to be put off by meaningless digression. Come with, there's a Hokora shrine nearby. Hokora rhymes with cholera. You know what that... What could that possibly mean? Guess I should but to accompany her to the shrine. Well, we are nearing on 20 minutes. I think that is enough for today. Possibly for the rest of my life. Maybe I'll do more of these videos. I don't know. But yeah, if you've been watching, thank you for doing so, and I'll see you next time. Oh, fancy ink. How many pages of save files does a person need? I'm just going to save it over here then. Well, goodbye.